Hi, I'm Tammy Randolph, the Director of Investor Development at the Cleveland Bradley Chamber of Commerce, and you're joining us for The Chamber Does What? Jeff, thank you so much for being with me today. Jeff Jones from Whirlpool Manufacturing here in Cleveland. Jeff, what is your title at Whirlpool?
I'm the plant leader for Whirlpool here in Cleveland.
Now, how long have you been here in Cleveland?
I've been in Cleveland since 2022, and I became the plant leader in 2023.
How long have you been with Whirlpool?
I've been with Whirlpool for 5 years now.
Wow. Now, where did you come from before coming to Cleveland? Where were you at?
Wow. Well, I've actually lived in 2 different countries and have been residents of 5 different states. But prior to coming to Tennessee, I was actually in the Ohio area. Mm-hmm. I worked at our Clyde, Ohio facility, which produces laundry appliances. And prior to that, I spent about 25 years in the automotive industry. That's taken me places to Indiana, and also I lived in Toronto, Canada for about 4 years.
Nice. Now, here in Cleveland, we do cooking products.
Yes.
Now, what are the products that we do here? It's stoves and microwaves, or what all is it that you do?
So here in Cleveland, we produce what would be considered premium products. So we have 4 different brands. So Whirlpool, Maytag, KitchenAid, and JennAir models. Mm-hmm. We're more of the premium product brand. So we produce wall ovens, double, single, combo wall ovens. We also produce cooktops, and we also do microwaves as well. We also do what's called a warming drawer. So again, mm-hmm. very unique products for a very niche market.
So we get to do the fancy stuff.
We do.
That's always fun. Now, how many, do you run 3 shifts, 2 shifts?
No, we're a 2-shift operation. So we run 4 days a week. Our mm-hmm. production is basically 4 days a week, 10-hour shifts. We don't really run production on Friday, Saturday, or Sundays. Mm-hmm. We normally will have maintenance in there. And we do have like a full first shift. We have 13 assembly lines, and we run a second shift. That's basically just 1 assembly line on second shift.
Well, and Whirlpool has quite a history here in Cleveland and Bradley County. And you brought this book for me, The Spark of Enterprise, that talks about the history of the foundry and of the stoves and whatnot here in Cleveland and Bradley County, because we have Whirlpool. Before that was Maytag and Magic Chef and Hardwick's. So Cleveland, I mean, basically we have almost 100-year history with the stove making here.
Absolutely. So when you look at Whirlpool as a company, I mean, we've been in business for over 115 plus years. And certainly when you look at the Cleveland landscape, it does have a lot of history in terms of cooking appliances that dates back to the 1800s with the Dixie family, the Reimer family. A lot of that's captured in a book. Yes, there's a tremendous amount of historical relevance to that type of industry. And again, as you mentioned, the company has had many different transitions with Magic Chef, Whirlpool acquiring Maytag. And so absolutely a lot of history here in the local Cleveland area.
In the local facility, it's 1 million square foot.
That's correct.
And at the time it was, because they'd been here for so many years at the old location, and that was a big boon. It was like, I think, the largest United States investment from Whirlpool at the time.
It was.
And that you can get all your steps in 1 million square feet.
You can. It's a relatively large facility. There's a lot of things that are packed underneath the roof there. Again, the building was produced about 1.3 million units per year. Our volume normally averages around 700,000 units per year. So again, quite a great accomplishment for us to produce the products that we produce to deliver very premium products to our customers.
And we're fortunate to have a good workforce here to support that and have them come in. Now, again, over 100 years, the Chamber is celebrating 100 years. You've been great partners with us. We are able to work out. We come out there for youth leadership. We bring the kids out. What are some other programs that you've done with us?
Well, we partner very closely with United Way, mm-hmm. because that's a charity that we believe in that also helps to continue to improve people's lives at home. We partner with Habitat for Humanity. We partner with a number of different agencies that are giving back to the community as well, because we believe that our partnership is also great strength in partnership. Again, we are here not only to serve as an employer, but also to be delivering back to the community.
And so it was a fun time at the Cowpea Festival to have y'all as a sponsor for the cook-off. But to get back, and I always take a little left turn somewhere when I'm doing these conversations. But to get back, how many employees do you currently have out at Whirlpool?
So currently we have about 1,200 employees that are hourly. There's probably about 90 salary people that also work at the plant. So again, great contribution being one of the largest employers here in the Bradley County area.
Are y'all still hiring?
We are. We still are hiring, again, as we're continuing to manage our volumes because the volumes do fluctuate based on the demand. So we have been hiring actually since October. So we keep a steady influx of new employees on a weekly basis.
Okay, that's fabulous.
Yeah.
What has been, since you've been in Cleveland just for a few years and you've been other places, what has you found to be so special about Cleveland? Because I know we're glad to have Whirlpool here.
No, I think that, again, as I mentioned, I've lived in 2 countries, about 5 different states. The thing that I find that's really unique about the Cleveland area, one is just the sense of community. Partnering with the chamber is just awesome. Mike Griffin and just, again, they just bring a lot of energy. And again, it's just a great partnership to have. Again, when I look at the people in the community, they really believe in it. And I also find something very unique about the Cleveland area. Everybody's just very friendly. I see growth here, so I see great opportunity, and it's just a great partnership.
And I will say we're fortunate to have you as a member of our board of directors. And so you've kind of seen a little bit of the backside of what goes on with the chamber. Is there anything in particular that you've learned about the chamber that you didn't know before since you've been on the board?
Well, I see, again, as I'm part of the ribbon cutting ceremony. So again, I see that growth and I see the energy and commitment from the leaders again, the investment is about the growth of Cleveland, and that's a positive thing. And so even as I kind of go around the community and I see a lot of activity, it's a great thing to see construction going on in a thriving community, and that's a beautiful thing for us. And again, it's just a special energy that I think everybody on the board brings. The relationship with the chamber is just awesome.
With everything you've talked about, Whirlpool has a passion for the community like you do. What would you kind of summarize Whirlpool's mission and your passion for the future?
Well, I think if I had to summarize it, I would say that, Whirlpool as a company is committed to U.S. manufacturing. So again, being a partner to be in this community is a great thing. It's ideal to kind of sort of have us continue the legacy that we've started many, many years ago, and that continued partnership over 100 plus years, but also making sure that we have the stable U.S. manufacturing footprint here in Cleveland, Tennessee is essential. And again, if I were just to summarize as well, Whirlpool's vision, right, is to be the best kitchen and laundry facility and company in the world that's improving life at home. And I think that that's key for us, not only as a chamber, but Whirlpool being the largest manufacturing to continue to improve life at home, not only for our constituents and our citizens, but for the community and our consumers as well.
And I think you guys are achieving that magnificently.
Well, thank you very much.
I thank you very much, Jeff. Thank you for being with us. Everybody needs to know a little bit more about our manufacturing here, especially this month during National Manufacturing Month when we're highlighting our manufacturers. Thank you for joining us. Watch us, like us, share us, tell your friends, and we'll see you next time. Thank you. Bye-bye.